Hi there, Taurus. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Astrogirl, and we are looking at September 14 through September 20. And this is the week that Mercury, the planet of communication and clear thinking, goes out of phase or retrograde for the last time in 2015. It's going out of phase in Libra, which of course is the sign you share Venus with. And for you, your sixth house of hard work, service to others, health, and well-being. And this is an area that you are going to probably come across some stumbles and miscommunications because, of course, whenever Mercury goes out of phase or retrograde, Murphy's Law, whatever can go wrong will go wrong, is in full effect. So at work, maybe working out at the gym, you'll have an altercation with somebody that's totally out of the realm of something that would normally happen, and just makes you aware that while sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Sometimes getting into an altercation with someone that you're going to see every day or on the regular and feeling embarrassed by it or feeling like, oh, God, I wish that hadn't happened. Maybe in the locker room, you and another girl fight over a blow dryer, or you and another guy fight over weights. I've seen it happen, and it's always caused like a stir in the gym or on the workout arena. So just remember that Mercury retrograde is here to stay through October 9, and it's in Libra, which is a sign that really craves balance and harmony. So we're not going to have as much balance and harmony as we may want while it's retrograde. And this is the last chance week, Taurians, with the only Jupiter-Neptune opposition of the year. The last Mercury retrograde and Saturn's final farewell to Scorpio. The only Jupiter-Neptune opposition in 2015 occurs either late Wednesday or early Thursday, depending on your time zone. So for those of you in Australia and New Zealand, it's going to happen late Wednesday. And for everyone in the Northern Hemisphere, it's going to happen later on Thursday. At first glance, this looks like a confusing face-off between your hopes, Jupiter, and your dreams, Neptune. But if you use Jupiter's position in Virgo, your fellow earth sign and your fifth house of romance and creativity, as a grounding device, you will be able to find your bearings in this world of endless impossibilities. Although Jupiter in Virgo can translate into a hypercritical influence, it also comes in quite handy when you're slogging through Neptune's foggy bottom by making it easier to separate fact from fiction. So while you're reaching for the stars, Taurians, keep your feet on the ground. If something looks and sounds too good to be true, it usually is. Mercury returns retrograde on Thursday, September 17. And this year, all of the Mercury retrogrades have been in air signs, Gemini, Aquarius, and now Libra. This is the third and last time this year that Mercury reminds you it's time to re-up and take a long look back at the things you've already done rather than at what's ahead. Later on the same day, Saturn, the planet of focus and discipline, makes its mark by ending its 3-year tour in Scorpio and re-entering Sagittarius, staying the course until 2018. With this switchover from Scorpio to Sagittarius, you will feel like you've crawled out of a dank swamp and found yourself in a hot, sunny field with a horse that's waiting for you to jump on its back and gallop away on an adventure. The next 3-year journey of Saturn in Sagittarius is going to be more of a lonesome cowboy on a trail ride than the brooding, secretive fistfight we've just left behind with Saturn in Scorpio. And of course, Saturn in Scorpio transited your relationship zone, so you may feel a lot freer. And for those of you who have gone through Venus retrograde and realize, come out the other end, just moved direct, and now we've got Mercury retrograde, I think we're still going to see couples, deciding to end relationships. We definitely saw more than usual while Venus was out of phase. John Hamm and Jennifer Westfeld were the final nail in the coffin for the Hollywood breakups. But apart from that, we saw many others, and I think it'll keep going through October with Mercury retrograde. Have a wonderful week. Great speaking to you. I look forward to speaking to you again next week, and be kind to yourself.